What's up, y'all? We are here, Courtside Radio, about to be at you. I apologize to all my Laker brethren. Showing love to my guy, man. I have to. Y'all, that's it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back. It is Thursday. Y'all know what today is. I know what y'all thought y'all was doing today at 6:30. But it's your boy Bruce Courtside. This is Courtside Radio. Live at the Good News Radio Station Part 2. Got the PG with me. Got Big E with me in the building. We're going to have us a show, man. PG, let's go.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man. Courtside Radio, y'all know what it is. This should be the show that you just turn up, get you some Henny.
Break the Henny out.
Or if you want to save some money, because Henny about 45, get you a man-sized Irk and Jerk bottle.
Did you see that?
Nah, man, we on Uncle Nearest now. Bro.
Uncle Nearest?
Uncle Nearest, man. That's the whiskey of the future, bro.
Okay, Uncle Nearest. I got
to tap in. $7.99 for a half gallon?
Yeah. Because E and J, you'll go in like, damn, bro, I got 100. They're like, we got life-size bottles for you. You know, like this gonna last you about a year or two. So shout out Irk and Jerk, man. Still fooling people to this day to drink that and almost die. But yeah, man, Courtside Radio, we are here to bring you the best sport show in the land, man. Shout out my guy Bruce, always killing it on the ones and twos as always. And then we got our guy with us, man. E, we call him E Money.
Hey.
What's up, Eric?
What's up, everybody, man? Thanks for allowing me to kick it with y'all one more time.
Yeah, man. I gotta rep my city. South Central in the building, baby. He always hitting us with the what's up. But yeah, man, we are here. And this is a special episode. Got a lot of great content for you. And guys, this is the first time I've ever in my life worn anything Clippers. Like free stuff as kids, my dad was like, hey man, my job gave this to him. I'm not wearing that. I ain't know.
It was a rag to wash the car
you,
with?
You didn't break out in no hives or nothing?
Nothing, man. I'm burning up.
I know you itching over there.
I'm burning up like, man, what is going on? But who even bought me this shirt?
That's that poly blend.
Man, I'm like, damn, I should have worn another shirt on. I'm probably going to have like peeled skin.
Break out. You're going to break out for sure.
So I'll probably be at Kaiser this weekend for sure. But yeah, I'm rocking this Clipper gear, man. Rest in peace once again to our guy, man. Gotti West, man. This episode is named after him. I am West, man. Great brand. Make sure y'all tap in, get some gear to, help his family, man, because they need it right now. Tough loss for us here in the Good News Radio community. But we're going to make sure that his legacy is lived on through our hard work and our hustle to our craft, man. That guy had everything going.
Everything.
And when it came to the Clippers, he was almost Clipper Darrow-ish.
Bro, I couldn't say nothing.
Man.
I couldn't say nothing on Twitter. He'd be like, oh, y'all this. Every time we lose, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
But, I got my roast in.
No, facts. And he's very Clipper Darrow-ish. But how many Clipper fans do y'all have like that are fans? I only have, it was Gotti, got Clipper Darrow, and then Pete. Everybody else, like, don't stay away from
I got like 3 close boys in the group chat type like that are Clipper fans.
Oh, my God.
I know about like 4. Pat, Juan, my boy Darius, and John. Yeah, 4.
How did that happen to them?
Well, he's from New Jersey, man.
I say if any kid is raised being a Clipper fan, it's child abuse.
Facts.
That's child endangerment.
child endangerment.
We'll call it child endangerment because it'll be worse when they get
My
older.
boy Juan is just a contrarian. He likes to go against the grain, so he don't like nothing LA.
Oh, he wanted them guys. Yeah. Okay. Because you had to all of a sudden.
Because the Clippers are in LA.
Yeah.
But not really.
Yeah. They still belong to Buffalo.
San Diego.
Buffalo. Take their ass back to the Braves. But yeah, man, rest in peace, my guy, Gotti. Huge Clipper fan, so I had to show love today. We're going to have to take some good pictures. It's the last time they will ever see me in Clipper Derby in the Clipper shirt, uniform, whatever, because whenever I bet against Clipper Darryl, Lakers win. So I never have to wear anything Clipper. Shout out to Laker Darryl, actually. That's my guy. What happened?
Did you want to?
Oh, yeah, we can.
Is he there?
Nah, nobody text, so we'll see. But yeah, we got about Sunday, please check it. People hitting me up, weird stuff. But yeah, they haven't tapped in yet. So we're gonna get this thing going, man. We're gonna get it going and fire it up. Courtside Radio, we are here. This is our day, Thursday. So question for you guys. 2 players, all-stars, that's been in the news that people have been talking about since the beginning of the offseason. Will Dame and Ben Simmons be on new teams when the season starts? Because you kind of don't want neither. Like, if they're not going to be there, why have them go through training camp, do all of that stuff where you could just move on from them? So question, who is either of them going to be on a new team, and who's most likely to for sure be on a new team?
I think with Ben, he's gotta boost his value, because right now he's a depreciated asset. I don't see any team trading for him right now.
Man, what you talking about? He putting up jumpers playing on Instagram.
But give him like a month to raise his trade value back up, and he'll be back on the market. As far as Dame, it'd be franchise suicide for them to trade for them to get rid of Dame. I think Dame is really just trying to give them an opportunity to build a team around him that can actually progress in the playoffs, because he's given everything. He's given his heart. He's given his soul. He's re-upped, when he didn't have to. So he's committed to the organization. It's just a matter of whether or not the organization is going to commit to him. And I don't see them bringing in Chauncey Billups to be the head coach just to turn around and get rid of him. So.
Yeah, true. I'm just like, man, when you look at a guy and be like, you know what, bro, we failed you. We got this new coach who's never done it before. We can just start a clean slate. So where you want to go, man? You gave so much. That game he had at Denver, where he was making the most incredible shots I've seen other than Kobe Bryant.
Oh my goodness!
Like, I was up there, me and my brother watching. I'm snapping, like, bro, what? How is he making these shots? And it's like, how could they get him to a championship? McCollum isn't going to bring you enough to get there. So I just don't see it. So I'm not sure. Bruce, what's your take on Dame?
Dame, I don't think goes anywhere.
Okay.
I think Dame stays right where he is. Unless Dame is pushing himself to New York City, which I don't see happening. I don't see that happening either. I'm a realist. I don't see that happening. I don't really see anybody.
Man, we could trade Russ and
I don't see anybody he could play with. For one, he's ball dominant, which is good. Like, for his game, like he's really good at basketball, so he can have the ball all the time if he wants it. So he needs like a better situation. I don't really see a situation him being put in. Like, I mean, he could be swapped for Ben Simmons, and then that would change the game.
That changes everything. But is that enough for Dame?
No, it's not. That's the problem right now.
But thing is, Ben, people forget how young Ben is, and he has the simplest thing, which we think it's simple.
But I have
a jump shot, make some jump shots.
All right, so you only asking Dame questions right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your thoughts?
My thoughts is, man, I don't know if y'all saw the latest interview. And he was talking, he's like, yeah, for now. So I don't know if they're going to like really sit back, him and his team, like, should we do this again? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where anything can happen. You have injuries and stuff like that. Or should we press the issue to where maybe that Philly deal can work, because it's like, man, Dame don't want to be here.
But that trade doesn't make sense for Portland. A straight up trade. Ben Simmons isn't. He's not. The
you'll
facilitator.
Get more. You'll get Tyrese Maxey and like a first round pick with Ben Simmons. So you get a scoring guard off the bench. Cause Ben Simmons, shout out Glasses Malone. We always talk about it. And if he gets the opportunity to just control the game, where he can just push, maybe you can get the best out of him. But with Embiid, there are a lot of times a half court team, and that's where it doesn't fit with him at all. So if you go to Portland, say you got the free reigns, run the floor. You got McCollum that when we need to go half court to get some buckets, Tyrese Maxey off the bench, and just start putting a bunch of athletes around him and say, hey, we just gonna run. You know what I'm saying? And shooters, and maybe he can be a 6'10" Steve Nash with the right situation. But I just think with Embiid, he would never be good half court, because he doesn't have the aggression, and it's like until he's able to make jump shots, he won't have the confidence. Even though on Instagram He is looking. He might be the greatest Instagram player I ever seen because he be on there going up.
What Ben Simmons needs to do is get the same hoodie Carmelo wore.
Facts.
Get in the gym.
Hoodie
and
Ben.
just, man,
Yeah.
he'll go off.
Hey, because Carmelo, didn't that resurrect his career?
It did.
Yeah.
Hoodie Melo.
Yeah, hey, Hoodie Ben. Make it happen. Make it happen. You got him one of them hundreds hoodies that you probably got.
He probably can rock Gucci and Louis. He good. His check still hitting.
Man, he don't got a Kardashian no more.
But nah, man, for Ben, man,
yeah.
I think Ben stays on the team
Okay.
until like later in the early part of the season, similar to how Harden situation went.
Okay.
Because Harden didn't really have value because we knew he wanted out.
Yeah, so I made it tough.
It made it real tough to have to get rid of him. So,
But see, the difference is Harden had value. You knew what Harden was capable of doing.
Yeah.
yeah,
Ben Simmons just doesn't.
But basically a team will still have to give up too much because you know they're not taking like a small package for James Harden.
Yeah.
He wants out, so they're like playing chicken. They're like, I'm not gonna give you that.
Yeah, because he want to leave anyway. So
they want a ton for Harden, and people are like, I'm not giving you that. He want out. Like you got to take less. You got to keep taking less. So the Harden situation is a bit different, but almost the same in a way because it's like Ben, he's trash. He only scored in the fourth quarter. Like, oh, they show us summer videos. Like
Instagram GOAT.
they got it. They're like, but look at this. He been working on the jumper. They were like, we've seen that for a few years, man.
Facts.
But here's my thing. Ben Simmons, if Portland could put together a package and get CJ out of there, and it's Ben and Dame.
Maybe, but
Ben don't need the ball in his hand.
Then again, it's like
Ben is just the fast break.
a power forward, have him be Draymond Green.
He's a fast break. He can pass like crazy. And eventually, the numbers you're getting from CJ, you'll also get in defense and more assists.
No, yeah. I agree. For Philly, I don't know. For Philly, it's tough
Philly
for
would
them.
have to get like a lot of picks.
Let me tell you why it's scary
And
for
CJ.
Philly. Because Philly, they're nervous because they trade him and he just
goes
start.
off.
Yeah, he just started dominating.
He's
shooting
gonna
jumpers, making
dominate,
free
bro.
throws.
He's Ben Simmons. Regular season is not gonna be an issue.
Bro, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, not dominating. That's playing good.
No, I'm just talking about like how he plays the game though. Like he's Ben Simmons.
No,
bro.
yeah. And
And then he's playing on a team with Joel Embiid where he like
taking his
give me the
touches.
ball.
Yeah. And yeah, maybe putting him at power forward might be the situation best for him. And let Dame kind of be the point. And
Yeah, because you already got Tobias down there and Joel. You need like maybe a bit of a stretch more. He means I guess Joel don't play in the paint.
because he do, but then
He's the most effective when he plays in the paint.
no, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But he be out there step back threes, and I'm like, well, it look good when you make them. When you missing them, he's like, yes, for the other team. So, man, it's gonna be interesting. To be honest, I don't think they trade neither. If they trade Ben is going to be traded at like the trade deadline. If they just see, all right, he's still passive, it ain't going to work out. We know this story. I think that's when they trade him. Dame, if he pushes out, like, man, you know what? He can go to training camp and be like, man, this is not it. Y'all see the Laker roster over there. Y'all see who else? You see Phoenix. You see all these other teams. We don't have nothing with that.
But Dame just doesn't seem like he has that type of mentality where he runs from adversity. Like Dame has gotten it out the mud. So I think if anything, exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Bay. Yee. But if anything, like I think Dame looks forward to that challenge. He looks forward to that opportunity. So, what lies ahead in Portland, I think that fits his mentality, right?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if it would be too easy for him to, leave and go piece up with Steph and Clay and Dre and the Bay, play for the hometown team. He could have did that, right?
Yeah.
When he was a free agent, but he opted to extend and stay and let that be his team. I don't see Dame pushing himself out of Portland to go elsewhere. I think if the organization sees like, hey, we're not able to make these, make some moves to get you the pieces that you need as a favor to you, like go win, right? I think he's
him to the Mecca,
to New York.
That would
play with Julius.
Yeah.
Ben?
Dame.
Well, he has to go there.
Like
but
he will be
they'll have to
time.
They have to give up 2 players, and I think Kimba. How much did he sign for?
They probably have to trade like Kimba, RJ Barrett.
But Portland's not gonna want Kimba.
Yeah, draft capital. Like you don't have to trade a lot of stuff.
It'll be a 3-team trade.
Yeah,
Kim
somehow,
could be
some
somewhere
way,
else.
the Timberwolves will be involved in whoever goes.
They always, hey, y'all trading? We got some stuff to trade.
Let me get a second round pick out of
Yeah,
here.
shout out to
That's it.
Timberwolves,
And
man.
I take on some salary.
They clearly go to Vegas and just say, hey, if this roll this is what we doing. Then it roll 8. Look like we got to hop in this
They
trade.
do like a bingo night. It is like Powerball or whatever. They just pick a number. They're like, oh, you doing the draft this year?
Yeah.
And it be anybody in the building. It could
So
be janitors in it. Everybody.
Let's trade our top 4 guys that we have on our team and figure it out. They've been terrible since KG left, man. So
Man, they've
poor
been terrible
Timberwolves.
since, man.
Since the creation of Tom Gugliotta and Marbury and those guys were starting off like, y'all can't never figure this out. But yeah, man, let us know in the chat. Will Dame, will Ben be out of there? Let us know, man, because it's coming up, training camp. You don't really want a guy there taking all these pictures in the jersey, putting them in the magazine for the team and all this stuff, and then he's gone. So if anything's going to happen, it's probably going to happen sooner than later. We got to give a shout out. Let me get some hand claps. I got this Clipper stuff on. It's burning me up, but I get to shout out a Laker right now. And then we get to talk about him for a little bit. Happy belated birthday, actually, to the great Big Shot Bob, man.
Big shot.
Mr. 7 rings himself. He has so many legendary shots that it's just crazy. We're going to get into this what if, but he has a bunch of what if shots. But yeah, happy birthday to Robert Horry. My question for you guys, is he a Hall of Famer?
He's in the hall. He's in the hall of very good. He's in the hall. He's in the hall of great moments, but he is not in the Hall of Fame.
Because remember, this is the basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's not in the basketball Hall of Fame. What did he do in college? He didn't have an exceptional college career.
No, yeah, wasn't he first rounder?
He just had a few iconic moments.
Yeah,
in the NBA Finals, and that's why we remember his name.
True, he made a big shot versus Phoenix. With Houston, and then he made the big shot versus the Kings.
He makes big shots.
Yeah,
That's
big shot
it,
Bob.
though.
Yeah,
like he literally just makes big shots.
So is he a Hall of Famer?
Nah, like technically no. Like he's just not. Like no.
All right, yeah.
Like, it's not really much to explain. Like he didn't, like you said, he didn't have like some. He averaged like 7 points.
Yeah,
his
he
career.
probably like 7-8 points.
Yeah, like he didn't go crazy. Like respect for sure. You know, Laker fans, but that's our guy. That is our guy.
The Queens, Sacramento, the Queens forever.
Forever. Straight top of the key, baby, splash. But yeah, man, I think for sure it's a
no for you. It's a no for you, dog. Yeah, same for me. I just hear a lot of people saying, like, because remember this, the latest Hall of Fame, Rudy T came out and said Robert Horry should be in the Hall of Fame. That's why I've been the hugest advocate that the NBA need their own Hall of Fame, because there's some guys that are in the Hall of Fame that weren't great NBA players. Like they were great in college, maybe overseas, gave you a few solid NBA. Like Sabonis was great overseas, but he wasn't a great NBA player. He's in the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? That's they need to separate. Basketball Hall of Fame is everything, the totality of your hoops career, and then you have NBA to where that's the best of the best guys.
And see, the thing that bothers me about the Basketball Hall of Fame is that foreign-born players are held to a different standard.
Yeah.
10,000 points as a foreign-born player gets you in the Hall.
Yeah, facts.
If you American-born and bred, you got to score 20,000 off top. So
facts.
If it's not going to be a consistent standard across the board, then I'm with you. NBA needs to go on.
NBA needs their own, because Basketball Hall of Fame, they hit me up when I was in the 10th grade. I had a great JV game, and they like, hey, man, we trying to get in that Hall of Fame. I'm like, what? But yeah, no, NBA have to figure that out, man. They can put it right there in New York, where they get a lot of people to visit. You can have your. What's
New
crazy
York,
is
I got to be in Springfield. Man.
Springfield. Oh yeah, Springfield. Yeah. But no, then you're going against the basketball.
It's okay.
Because where did the NBA start?
Did the NBA start in New York?
I gotta see. Where did the NBA start? That's a great. That
would have been a dope trivia question.
Man, where did the NBA start? I mean, say what city did the NBA start? NBA start.
So it was a merger between the Basketball Association of America and the National Basketball Association.
Okay. New York City. The league was founded in New York City on June 6, 1946.
Okay, so yeah, have it in New York.
Yeah, have
right
it in
there in
New York.
Rockefeller Plaza.
Man, facts. And you can have that. What's crazy is the Lakers will have their own room. You have a Laker room where you walk. The Hall of Fame this small. Laker room is like this big.
We got to build it on the other side.
Yeah, because we got
to shuttle you to the other side of the city for ours.
And other teams got little minute spots up in there, man. But
everybody else got a room, is in the same room.
Yeah, in the same room. Lakers got their own. You're like, man, this is unfair. Should never play for the Celtics. I guess Celtics probably get their own.
Yeah,
Celtics get their own.
Celtics get their own room.
Don't nobody go in there. Though.
Chicago would get half a room.
Yeah, half a room because MJ. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think
the closet.
But I've been preaching this for a while. I'm like, who do I have to give this to say y'all need an NBA Hall of Fame? Like the best of the best NBA players, like T-Mac. Would he be an NBA Hall of Fame?
Those injuries hurt him, man.
See, it's stuff like that would bring up.
I don't put Chris Webber. I don't put Chris Webber in the Hall of Fame.
NBA?
Yeah, I don't put him in the NBA.
I think he's in NBA. He was
he's
bullet.
basketball Hall of Fame because of the Michigan.
Because of fat, but he was a great bullet player. He was a good bullet player. Solid with the Warriors.
He was a great high school player.
I think he should be an NBA Hall of Fame.
Okay.
He's a top 100 player
of all time.
Let me see. Top 100. Yeah, I think he's top 100.
No way.
No?
Man, if an alien came down was like, give me the history in the NBA, you're not including Chris Webber, bro.
You got to show him Fat Five.
I'm going to show the behind the back dunk on Charles Barkley. That's at least going to go in there. And then, the King fans.
Michael Olowokandi got highlights, dude. Come on, dude.
Yeah, on the bench, he's sitting down talking to people like we doing right now.
They got that picture Chris came when he laid back.
Oh, yeah, bench. Laying down. That was crazy. But yeah, Robert Horry, man, let us know what you guys think in the chat. Also, should he be in the Hall of Fame? Because you have a lot of people who vouch for him. And I'm just like, damn, y'all letting anybody in there? That's like when people say, oh, Derek Fisher name needs to be, our jersey needs to be retired for Lakers. Hell no. No.
I'm honestly questioning Powell sometimes.
Nah, Powell deserves to.
But Powell, like, really.
Do you hang his jersey up in Staples?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
16? Yeah.
Okay.
Because Jamal Wilkes has only 2 rings. And he's up there. Without Powell, we don't have rings. We played in 3 straight finals. 1, 2. I think that he is, and then his connection.
He came mid-season that first time, right?
Yeah, mid-season they still made the finals. But then his connection to Spanish-speaking people as well. I think that he's one of the top 10 European players ever.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Without a doubt. So that's why I think for the Lakers, he was a big part of them in making those championships and winning them.
No, he was the part. Like, we got him. Yeah. We was like,
oh yeah.
Oh, this is going on.
It's on.
I was like, this is definitely. I'm like, how did this happen?
I remember while I was in college when the trade happened and that first game they played the New Jersey Nets.
Yes, I remember that.
They were looking amazing.
I was like, they never played. I was like, they ain't never played before. Oh my god!
It looked like they had already said, "Hey, bro, beginning of the season, we gonna get you mid-season. So let's put this work in now. So when you come, you're ready." Because it was just like seamless and yeah, but yeah, he deserves. I preach that too. That he deserves to be retired when it comes to having his jersey hung up, man. So happy birthday once again to Robert Horry. Much love to that guy. He may not be an all-time legend, but he for sure is a Laker legend. Legend for the Rockets with the big shots, and then even the Spurs, which I hate. He went there and made shots. If y'all remember in 2000 and was it 2 or 2000? It was 2003. The Lakers had a chance to go back to beat the Spurs, but he missed the open 3 for game, went in and out, which they end up like going down 3-2. And then now end up being a wrap.
That was the season of the .4.
Nah, this was the season prior. This is when he was still a Laker, and
that was the same playoff series.
Because that series he was on the Spurs because they won the championship that year and they beat Detroit. But that year it was 2003 where they're trying to go for the 4-peat. If he make that shot, Lakers probably go up 3-2. Bro, they go back and face the Nets again. They probably beat them in 2 games that time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, a bunch of what ifs, man. But speaking of what ifs, I don't know if my guys here are Marvel fans. If y'all been tapping into the what if has been great. Eric, you a Marvel fan? MCU?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. You been tapping into the what ifs?
Yeah.
Yeah, the what ifs been amazing. What was the latest one? The latest one was crazy.
I haven't been watching them.
Oh,
I was saving.
Are you saving them? Okay, yeah. I ain't gonna talk about it then. But
no, go ahead.
No, it's cool. They're dope.
I heard enough about them already.
Okay, the latest one is about if the Avengers weren't there to fight you know, like
Thanos.
yeah, no, not even Thanos. It was prior to Thanos. Loki.
Loki. When Loki
So
went off.
very interesting. But so while this series is going, we can do our thing and give our what ifs. So this what if has been talked about. People have been bringing it up all over social media. So I want us to talk about it. What if Ray Allen misses the big game 6 shot that sent the game into overtime? The Miami Heat won. LeBron gets 2 rings in Miami. Just listen to the things that would have occurred if it didn't happen. And I want you guys to give your thoughts on this. Tim Duncan would have had the same finals record as MJ. He would have been 6-0 if he misses that. Maybe 6-1. Because I always tell people, if Miami would have lost that year, they coming back with a vengeance that following year. Especially with Bron probably knowing already at the beginning, oh, this is my last year with these guys. So let me try to get this one so we can get that second one. But say if things stayed at it, he would have been 6-0. D Wade will only have 2 rings. LeBron will be 3-7. T-Mac will have a ring. The Heat Big Three would have ended up 1-3 if things would have stayed pat, where they'd have lost the following year. And Kawhi would have 3 rings. Imagine that. What's you guys' thoughts?
Damn, that's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. All right. Low hanging fruit is LeBron's gonna get slandered. Like, period.
The roast would be unbelievable.
Skip Bayless is gonna have a field day with that. LeBron being 3-7. It's a huge, you know what I'm saying, blow to his legacy. Just because, you know what I'm saying, having gotten there, excuse me, you know, back-to-back times, you know, and losing back-to-back, that'd have been devastating for his legacy. D Wade only having 2 rings.
Ooh.
I don't think that doesn't bother me too much.
Yeah, I can understand that because he only had that one, and you almost felt like that was just gonna be his one. You know, like the Dirk.
Exactly.
And then you get Bron and Bosh, and it's like, a couple more for you real quick. I mean, he played great, but
see, them teaming up to go to Miami, the anticipation was, oh, these dudes finna rip off five consecutive, right? Yeah. So for them to lose back-to-back years, that would have been too much for at least LeBron. D Wade, it would have been
it wouldn't have hurt him.
It wouldn't have hurt him too much.
Bron would have retired. He just said, man,
Bron wouldn't have retired. But I think the interesting part is looking at Tim Duncan and how we would have held him to that MJ status.
Yeah, with the
6-0.
6-0, but he wouldn't have the MVPs to go with it. But he's 6-0 in a.
I'm trying to think who would have got it that year for the Spurs.
They would have called him Bill Russell.
Ben Duncan?
It would have either been Duncan or Kawhi.
Yeah, Duncan or Kawhi. Because Kawhi, you know, he did a good job on Bron.
But then now you have Kawhi 3-0 in finals with 3 finals MVPs.
Yeah.
That's major.
Does he even leave the Spurs?
Yeah, does he leave the Spurs if they win that one?
Yeah, I think how they just handled his injury, man. You know, he lost all confidence and trust in the organization, so he was out of there.
But say he leaves, boom, 3 rings. Like, he's tied with LeBron right now. You know what I'm saying? You're like, bro, Bron, you 3-7. You can't come back from that. You know what I'm saying? 3-7 right now would be like, yeah, like what are we talking about when it comes to this?
The roast would have been unstoppable.
You still got these LeBron fans who still, man, he the GOAT. I know he 3-7, but look at his team. Because think about this. I was arguing with somebody on Twitter. Like, when did this who you beat in the finals become a thing?
When LeBron?
With LeBron. And I'm just like, bro, nobody talked about who Magic beat. Nobody talked about who Jordan beat. Nobody brought that up.
But these are kids who don't have any type of like understanding of history. They weren't there to see
past Bron. They don't even know Kobe.
Yeah.
No, facts. And they be acting like Kobe is just, when I hear people say he was just a copy of Jordan, I'm like, bro, what else do you want to be? If I'm a rapper and you say I'm a copy of Hov, I did it. I made it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy.
He's the blueprint.
Yeah. If I'm a swimmer and you say, oh man, all he is Michael Phelps part 2. What are we talking about? I'm nice. You know, so
and not only that, but to do things that Michael Phelps never achieved. Like Mike wasn't dropping 81 in a game.
He never did it. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, the era thing of how talented more athletic players got. But yeah, man, if Ray Allen doesn't make that shot, it changes a lot of history. I don't think it affects Wade too much because
that's what he said.
Yeah, 2 rings, 3 rings. He wasn't the final MVP of either. It just looked good.
I think it makes Ray Allen look bad because he left Boston to go chase a ring.
True. And been like, bro, you ain't even get one over there.
Exactly. You could have just stayed here.
Yeah, just lost with us, Take an L with us. But yeah, man, very interesting. Great what if. But that's something that we're going to try to bring you guys once a week while this what if Marvel is going. We're going to give you a what if Courtside Radio. Big shots, big moments, big trades, big free agent signings. If it didn't happen, we're going to let you know. So, yeah, man, what if? So let me spark a quick conversation for you. The LA Sparks, after starting off 4-0 after the break, the Sparks took an L against the Washington Mystics 78-68. It just started off slow. They were getting smashed early, getting blown out, and it was just a tough game. They tried to make a run. It was too late. After starting 4-0, now they've taken another L, 76-72, lost to the Connecticut Sun. So the Sparks, they got to get it together. NECA, Chennai is returned. Like, they got their full team back, and I know they're trying to get their groove going, but, man, they can't be taking these L's because they're trying to make the playoffs. Them and the Dallas Wing are going back and forth. So you got anything on the Sparks, Eric?
I think they'll sneak into the playoffs, but they're a first-round bounce. I got the utmost respect for D-Fish, but my man, you just gotta be the GM. Just go on and decide, what ingredients are going to be included in the meal, and let somebody else prepare the meal, because
Facts.
you are not able to do both.
My dude Eric be dropping gems up in here. He be dropping gems, man.
And then I think it's time for Shanae to just go on and commit to being, in entertainment. That's where I think she wants to be. And it's not to say, she can't ball, but she hasn't been healthy. She's not really able, to contribute much this year. And that's a roster spot that, the team really could use to get somebody else who can actually contribute.
Facts.
So, Shanae, you might want to consider it. You don't know me, but just go on and consider it. And they got to find a way to get Teo on the floor. They got to find a way to get Teo some more
I agree.
minutes.
More burn and, work with her. The more confidence she get, looks like she's better and better.
And it's crazy because, I forget which game I went to, but Carly Samuelson, she and B Sykes with them and Amanda Zowie B, the three of them on the court at the same time is defensive pressure. So
Facts.
D-Fish just has to figure out the rotations that are going to work, because when they're down a huge, a huge number, they can always throw somebody off the bench in there to get a spark. The Sparks problem, no pun intended, is that they just can't score. They go on these lows. They have one quarter where they just shooting 3 for 15, 3 for 18. It's if you are able to just, chip in 15 points or 12 points in a quarter, you'll win. But, again, it just all comes down to coaching. Yeah,
and like you said, they just have those spurts where they just aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing offensively and getting buckets. And, they try to depend on Chrissy Tolliver, but she's much older.
Yeah.
She's not the same Chrissy that was playing with the Sparks before. And, then NECA, they just, she doesn't get, any help when it comes to inside scoring, because Amanda gives you a here and there, but she's trying to shoot the jumper. And then NECA doesn't have any spacing out there. Whenever they play her and her sister together, her sister's in the way. So she can't really go one-on-one, So that's just us sparking a conversation, talking about those Los Angeles Sparks 2-game losing streak after winning 4 straight. Ladies, get it together.
Let's go.
Got to get it together, man. So it's that time of the show that I know my guy Bruce loves. Bruce, are you ready, man?
Yeah, man.
Drops of the week. Oh, I'm pissed, bro. I did not. I was so pissed, bro. L, man. Oh, I tell you, what was the L that, bro? I just be to the point where I press it and I'd be like, man, I know I ain't gonna get it, but yeah.
Good night. Let me just make sure I do my part.
Why don't I open it up?
Your submission wasn't selected.
Bro,
because you knew already.
I already knew.
If it ain't coming out the account right away, then you ain't getting it.
Man, that pissed me off, but you got it, Bruce.
I know, RP to those who took the L this morning. I already know how it went. Then but tomorrow we got a pair of Fragment Sakai Blazer not Blazers, they're waffles. They're just like a runner, which is a very popular shoe right now. Nice and clean, navy and white. Go ahead and grab those. And then Saturday, man, we got another shot at it. Saturday morning, those yellow 4s. Everybody, if you don't want them, please, everybody go on the sneakers app Saturday morning, size 13. Ship it to your boy Bruce. I got you. Let me put a little extra something in there. Might throw a little Courtside tea in there for you. Holla at your boy. But this Saturday, all that matters is those yellow Jordan 4s. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Hey, so
Sneaker Gods.
Hey, Sneaker Gods, hear us out. I'm still mad over the Travis Scotts, bro. I was supposed to flip that.
About that.
I was supposed to flip that to some G's. So
real quick and get 3 other pairs.
Yeah, get 3 other pairs. So yeah, sneakers app. Y'all might. I don't know where y'all located. I'm pulling up. I gotta find y'all. Yeah,
I know y'all over here doing people dirty and stuff.
I know. I gotta find y'all because if that kid's still getting all the shoes and he's slanging them because his mama was a VP, man, I'm gonna start beating up little white kids. But we gotta cut that out the show. Much love to all race children. It's all love, man. But yeah, that's Bruce's drops of the week. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Get y'all sneaker game right. Yeah.
Oh, you know what else dropped this morning?
Well,
Supreme Forces.
Oh, I didn't even see those.
Yeah, they dropped on the Supreme app this morning. Everybody.
Wow. Yeah, bro. It's like
app just crashing.
What it is like I wake up and I feel like a boxer that's just used to get people over.
Oh yeah.
Like the guy who fought Muhammad Ali's grandson.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're not here to win.
Yeah.
Come take this L.
Come on,
get beat up.
Smacked up real quick.
Every time I wake up and lose sleep, like, oh man, maybe I might have a chance. And I get that quick message. Your selection was not selected. Oh, it pisses me off. But that's the drops of the week. Make sure y'all tap in with our guy every Monday and Thursday right now because football's about to start back. So we're about to have the team of the week cracking again. So I hope y'all ready for that. Raiders.
And we're back.
Hey,
bang, Niner gang.
Hey,
those mics.
Hey, but see, I was gonna let you shine with that because they would never be team of the week, bro.
What? If we get a win, we team of the week.
They going 2-15,
man.
Bro.
They got to play Jacksonville for y'all to be the team of the week,
man. And even Jacksonville,
blow them out by 50.
If Trevor, is in his bag, he might give y'all some. But I can't name a receiver on his roster. So good luck, Trevor Lawrence, this year.
No, he definitely don't got a whole line.
How y'all feel about that? People actually shocked that he's starting. I'm like, what?
He's way better than Gardner Minshew. Like,
yeah, but I know they're saying maybe to protect him, but I'm like, bro, it's Peyton Manning. Like you play Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Leaf, you played him. You want to see what you
see what happened when Andrew left though. He got beat up and he was just like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, I think he's a special case. I think he's a
Sunshine. No.
I think he's tough.
You think he didn't get hit in Clemson?
I see him take a little bit. I know ACC they were playing. Man, shame on Florida State. That should have been my hate this week because Florida State has been trash, and that's my favorite college football school and team, and they just disappoint me, man. But drops of the week, man. Thanks a lot, our guy Bruce. So let's take you around the league. Will we have Magic Johnson back on TV?
Man,
I don't know if you guys heard, but Stephen A. Smith wants to work alongside Magic Johnson on ESPN NBA Countdown, and which will also include Magic showing up to be someone that he debates with also on First Take. And from this article here, it's saying, "Ooh, that'll be Lakers are showing out now."
That'll be
my
crazy.
fault, y'all. Bruce,
DJ.
Yeah. DJ and Rondo, Lakers showing out, man. If they do that, bro, it's a wrap. Just give us some rings. Matter of fact, give all the cities some rings. Because they owe us a parade, though. You know?
And the Dodgers, man. Come on.
They owe us 2 parades, so we might as well double it up. But yeah, man, Magic Johnson may be back on TV once again if he takes it. You had an article in the New York Post which talked about Stephen A's wanting Magic to be with him there, in that it was Stephen A who actually wanted Max Kellerman off the morning show. So you just never know what's going on behind the scenes. You think they're having a good time, and they be back there like, bro, get him up out of here. And you gonna listen to Stephen A. He got an NBA contract, 5 years, $60 million. So crazy situation. But let's see, man. Magic might be back on TV. Shout out my Sexer. That's my favorite point guard for the Lakers of history. Y'all know who number 2 is, right? Nick Van Exel. Quick. Van Exel, he's going to return to the Hawks where he was for a little bit as a player to be an assistant coach. I like this pickup.
I do too. I think his style of play, I think
him and Trey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It goes like peanut butter and jelly.
Yes.
man, I like this.
And shout out to Nick Van Exel. He was a part of one of the Lakers team. I wish could have won a championship that 99 season. Like I wish that big
Eddie Jones would have been able to have a ring. Shout out to Eddie, man. You still my favorite player.
He didn't get one with Miami?
No.
He wasn't on that Heat team with D-Wade?
I don't know.
Who?
Eddie Jones. Look that up, Bruce.
I don't think Eddie Jones
Somebody
got a chip.
look
I
that
think
up.
he
got
was
injured.
part of the.
He got injured.
I think
that was the year after he got injured.
Because I know the Shaq went there the first year. They didn't win. And then that next year, that's when they won. Shout out to Detroit. They was just smacking teams, man. I can't believe that.
Yep.
But then he didn't get one.
I'm trying to tell you.
Damn. Yeah, see, that would have been dope to get him and Nick the Quick those championship rings. But yeah, Nick Van Exel is going to be with the Hawks as an assistant coach. I love the move. When you win a championship, you expect to get paid or get something, and that's what happened with Bud. They extended his contract with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh yeah,
so
that's a good fit.
Yeah, good fit. You just won. You deserve to get as much time as you need there.
That's what's gonna happen this year. Lakers gonna win. Frank Vogel.
Vogel already got extended.
Yeah, he already got it.
He already
That's
got
right.
extended.
You win one, bro. You get your bread.
Yeah, that was it.
Until Brian be like, I ain't feeling it.
Yeah, and the kid's gone already. So
yeah, so he gonna be there. He got that challenge.
They brought in Fizz.
Hey, and speaking of kid, he took another Laker player with him, but not actually going to play and didn't really play with us. Jared Dudley.
Yeah.
He joins kids coaching staff.
Yeah, that's huge.
Did you hear about the hate that he had in the paper today?
No, yeah, because he was saying that he wanted to play with the Lakers, but they chose youth. I'm like, what youth? What youth?
Kendrick Nunn.
Man.
Who do we play? Oh, Malik Monk.
Like, yeah.
I mean,
that was the youth. That was the youth
they
signing.
chose youth over when he brought to the team in the locker
somebody
room.
that can play basketball.
Yeah, that can actually get in the game versus somebody who's going to be watching.
All Jared Dudley did was got the strippers to the hotel, man.
That part. That's all he did. Elmer Fudd. That's all he did was make sure Bugs Bunny, Daffy, and them was taken care of, and that's it. But man, another thing before we get off this around the league segment, Norlins Noel, he has a suit blaming Clutch for $58 million in lost earnings.
That's crazy. When I heard that, man, like I had to stop and pause because I'm like, dude, nobody saw you getting injured. Like nobody could have predicted that. You were in line to become a max player. You were going to get $100 million. Like that was a for sure thing. So you extending and taking what I think was 70 mil.
Yeah, 70 mil. Yep.
You know, that would have been shortchanging you. Yeah. You know, and as your agent, my job is to put you in the most advantageous position to maximize the amount of money that you can.
Facts.
But it just so happened that he had a catastrophic injury.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Dude, so does he have any chance of winning this? No. That's simple. Yeah. So I don't get it. But
he just wanted a little publicity.
And now he's about to waste more money for lawyer fees and all that stuff. So
he make money. You gotta write off in taxes somewhere.
Hey, he better stop it because LeBron gonna get his ass all the way up out the league. LeBron gonna be like, Adam, no more Noel.
Man, I think if anything, you know, Clutch would probably try to settle for like 5-10.
Yeah, 5-10. As a matter of fact, you want a ring? Come sign with the Lakers, bro. We gonna make sure that you have a good time.
You can hold the towel, man. You can be our new Jared Dudley.
You can be Jared Dudley, man. So we'll see what happens. But that's around the league, man. A lot of stuff going. We get closer to the NFL season, but man, we get closer to the NBA. It's like it never dies.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's like we're about to be in September.
Nah, the NBA is a year-round situation.
So
we had a late season this year, but even with the new season coming, it's going to be the same way it used to be. No, it's going to be all year.
Yeah. So hey, Courtside Radio, man. Mike Kelder PG here with my guy Bruce on the ones and twos, playing some of that Larry June smoothies in 1991. I was 2 years old, man. I shouldn't have had no smoothies, but shout out Larry June, be making some fire.
You eating baby food,
and then of course, yeah, probably had some baby food smoothies.
Nah, by 2 years old, you eating baby food. So.
Yeah. And then of course we got our guy E with us, man. Our guy Eric Lampkins is here in the building with us, and we going up, man. We having a very good time. Courtside Radio, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget we are back Monday, so make sure y'all tap in with us Monday as well. But the show isn't done. We got more to come for you. And for those on YouTube, I'm sorry, my Laker fans, about this Clipper shirt. Rest in peace once again goes out to my guy, Gotti West. I am West. Make sure y'all tap in and purchase some gear, man, to help his family out, man, with a lot of stuff they have to do, memorials and funerals and all that stuff you have to deal with when you lose a loved one. Rest in peace to my guy. So I'm repping for you today, your Clipper team. Now I gotta get ready for my bleach bath after this.
Yeah, basically.
To get my skin right again.
He understands. I'm sure he had to deal with some things like that.
No, yeah, I agree, man.
Stuff itch.
Man, facts. So it's my time. My favorite part of every Thursday show. I got some hate to give out, man. I should have hated earlier. This hate is real. And, we talked about the sparks when we sparked that conversation. I want to keep it there. And who I'm hating on this week, from being in the building, covering some games, watching them on TV, I have to hate on the WNBA refs and probably the WNBA in general, just with their behavior towards Nneka Ogwumike. One-time MVP. She's a champion, many All-Stars, had a great college career. She's the LA Sparks. She's a star of the LA Sparks. Has been for a while. Even when she was sharing the role with Candace Parker, she just doesn't get any calls. And I don't get it. Once again, as a champion, MVP, an ambassador for the game. You know what I'm saying? She was in Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? She's a Space Jam character, and she just gets no calls from the referees in the game. The NBA does a great job because they take care of their guys. James Harden averages 50 free throws a game. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take care of your people, WNBA, and they do not take care of Nneka. I was actually able to interview her earlier. A shout out to my guy, Chris Camella of Nightcast Media. My guy, Nick Hamilton, much love to you. He asked the question, like, how are you feeling? And she was like, I know I'm probably going to get fined, but, like, it's dangerous out there for me. Like, I'm not getting no help. And, shout out my guy, Eli, who runs, like, the media backside or dealing with the networks. He always posting about how she doesn't get fouls. And it's Nneka Ogwumike. She's a star. She has been for years. First, they do it wrong with the Olympics and not including her with the United States or even Nigeria. And now she can't get a foul call. Like, I don't know if it's because she's challenged people in authority and they kind of like, man, hey, let her ass feel it. But she don't get no love out there. And it's just a tough situation. And, she's already coming back from an injury and she's just dealing with so much and not getting calls. It makes it tough. Like she said during the interview, she just has to play her game. But I know it can be frustrating to be like, man, this MVP averages 6 to 8 free throws a game and I'm getting like 2 or 3. So who I'm hating on this week, WNBA refs, give Nneka some love. Do it for LA, man. Do it for Nneka Ogwumike. Hey, she a baller out there, man. Show her some respect. If you haven't seen the movie, which I need to see myself, Respect, Aretha Franklin, man. She put some respect on Nneka's name. And that's the hating ass Michael segment. Give me some of that hate, man. Bruce, let me hear it.
You don't want to hear that hate.
Ice-T, baby.
Oh, man. Hate.
Hating ass Michael segment, man. So, man, we got a couple more things to talk about. So let's tackle them. So I'm gonna let my guy Eric take handle of this topic because he really tapped into it and even hit me up like, hey man, we got to talk about this. So Eric, take it away, man.
Man, does the name Taylor Crabb ring a bell for y'all?
I've never heard of him, to be honest, before I saw that.
All right, well, Taylor Crabb was a dude that was allowed to go compete for the United States in this last Olympics, even though he had 2 prior suspensions. Back in 2017, he had been suspended for supplying alcohol and having an inappropriate relationship with a minor.
Dang.
He was suspended for providing alcohol and having an inappropriate relationship with a minor. But terms of his condition was he was not allowed to be around any other children. And just like R. Kelly, in 2019, he went to go work at a youth volleyball camp that had nothing but underage girls.
Wow.
which violated his terms of suspension, and he was suspended from May 2019 through September 2021. And the only reason why it wasn't extended was because his team had lobbied to allow him to go compete in the Olympics this year, and guess what? It was approved.
Dang.
And I found it so odd and striking that Sha'Carri, you know, after her mom dies, she hits the blunt, she goes and runs, she dusts everybody, and she pissed hot, and she's like, all right, you know, you can't go compete. But I'm like, man, is weed worse than supplying alcohol with a kid and having inappropriate relationships? What's your thoughts around that?
Man, it's there. As you can see, the proof is in the pudding. That's why so many people were against them doing what they did to Sha'Carri, was because it's just weed. And then once you find out a story like this, it really have you like, come on, y'all. Are y'all serious?
And it's crazy. I think the only reason why he was even allowed to compete because nobody knew about it. And when it started to gain some traction over in the Olympic Village, it was like, oh, now he got COVID, so now he can't compete.
Yeah, so come on, man. Clearly, that was just like, all right, bro. They done found out about you.
They got us.
Yeah, they got us. So, man, you got to chill. So, I guess we ain't gonna bring that gold home. But yeah, it shows you why, you know, us black folks were in such an uproar because we know that situations like his happens, and then he's able to be there where she smokes a little bit of weed, and she can't be there. She had a great explanation. You know, her mom passed away.
Her mom died.
Her mom died. So it's like, my vice is going to this to ease my mind. And that's what she did. But this guy who was around minors with alcohol, most people, when you have alcohol and you're around somebody, you know what goes down.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So for him to even...
And then he's on probation and still couldn't get enough and had to go work at all girls camp?
Man.
You already like in trouble. You know you shouldn't be here. Why are you here?
Yeah. And why are you allowed to be there? And this is why for those people who think that we're all Diary of the Mad Black People, it's not that. It's just we still know how wrong that we are treated for situations, because Michael Phelps came out and told us he smoked weed. Man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hear them ever say, oh, we might have to look back and take some of his medals. It's like, it's Michael Phelps. You know what I'm saying? He is who he is. But this girl who just got last place, and it shows you how hard it is. Like I told everybody, I said, bro, coming back to run in the Olympics is hard. Mm-hmm. Like that is not definitely what she was running 100 and 200. That is hard because there's so many talented people out there that run, that she's going to be 4 years older. She might just be off a little bit to where she misses, to where it's like, if you would have gave her a chance when she was at her peak, she might have won. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that. It just makes it tough. We try not to make it a color thing, but it seems like it's always made that way for
when
us.
It pertains to us. Yeah, it's never fair, man. It's always exceptions to the rule. And when I, heard about this situation, it made me think about the kid that was in Stanford who had raped some people, and he only got like 6 months probation.
Yeah, I remember
that was crazy. To me. And I'm like, yo. With this dude, of course, he's non-melanated, but it's like, beach volleyball, there's not a ton of black people playing, so it's easy to sweep these, type of things under the rug because it's a low-profile sport.
I had no idea who the hell that was. I'm like, bro, who is this? And nobody, I'm pretty sure, know really who he is.
Yeah, so you know what? We need all our listeners to reach out, tweet the IOC, let them know, we're on to their shenanigans. That moving forward. Sha'Carri Richardson, she needs to be allowed to compete in the event that she does have a tainted sample with marijuana, and that's her spinach, man. Let her get her Popeye on.
No, yeah, facts. And hey, I've never known anybody to smoke weed and jump higher and run faster. You might be a little more focused on what you're doing.
It might make you want to just sit down, grab a Hawkins burger.
It can actually mess you up. For the race, you done had a whole bucket of chicken, KFC chicken, Popeye's chicken. But you see how it works. Don't put that on us. Don't act like we just be mad. It's really real out here, the way that they still treating us to this day.
Man, we not out here just looking for incidents of racism and discrimination. Man. It's like this is our experience. Every day we wake up in America, this is what we dealing with.
Facts. It's thrown into our face. So final topic, man, just to take it back to the NBA. Thanks a lot for that, Eric. It's stuff that we got to talk about to give things like that light, because hey, it has to be known for justice to be served and for the right things to be done for these athletes. So LeBron came out. He tweeted, and it's crazy. Can you imagine having that much power like LeBron? And you can tweet something, and the whole world
LeBron is the NBA.
Yeah, like that's so crazy to me. But he tweeted out, he was watching, he's a Cowboy fan, so he's watching the Hard Knocks, and he's like, man, I would love to have an NBA Hard Knocks. Do we agree? And if so, tell me why it's going to be the Lakers. So what do y'all? What's your thoughts, Bruce? You got it.
Well, for those people who don't know, we technically do have a Hard Knocks.
Backstage.
Yeah,
backstage
fact
is literally like that.
Yeah,
like they follow on a team all year. They give you a little insight, but it's just not like the Hard Knocks is like training camp.
Yeah,
people getting cut. Like I get that.
So that's what Bron is talking about, like NBA, like training camp, preseason, then stop at the season. And I'm pretty sure he wants it on HBO Prime. A big.
He's trying to get that.
No, it's Bron. So would you think that would be? You think that would be cool?
It'd be sick, bro. Like who wouldn't want to watch something with basketball players? Something like that.
But see, like one of the stipulations I think that makes Hard Knocks what it is that it's not playoff teams. These are teams that aren't making the playoffs, and you kind of
got a chance.
Yeah, but they didn't make the playoffs last year. That's true. How they ended up on it. So it's like, okay, if you were to transition that to the NBA, you sitting up here watching the Timberwolves.
Don't nobody want to watch. Nobody want to watch the Pistons or Timberwolves. We don't care what y'all doing. Clearly, ain't working.
Exactly.
So they couldn't do that. And then it would end up being the same teams. Over and over again.
It'll be Boston. It'll be New York. It'll be Chicago. It'll be LA,
Lakers,
Golden State, Miami,
Clippers,
Dallas.
Yeah.
It'll be the.
I guess you can throw in you can never put the Timberwolves. Nobody's watching, but you could maybe throw in like Detroit. You got Cade Cunningham there. Like
nobody's watching Detroit. Nobody's watching Detroit.
Are the Houston Rockets? You got Jalen Green and a lot of young guys.
They don't have a marquee name. But the NBA
Houston would be cracking.
No, I'm gonna tell you why not. Houston because the NBA, the thing that moves the NBA are superstars. They're the marquee names. You don't have that in Houston anymore. You don't have that in Detroit.
Because they have to do Lakers, Brooklyn.
Yeah, and in the NFL, it's
the team.
It's the teams. Yeah, because I remember when the Chiefs were on there, I knew we were gonna be trash that year. And I'm like, it was Herm Edwards. The quarterback battle was Brody Croyle and
Cleveland was on there, but that was only good because they had Baker.
Yeah. So but
they had got Jarvis too.
Yeah, they had Jarvis on there.
That's when Jarvis came.
Yeah.
When Jarvis first
so that
year before OBJ.
That's why you can get away, like you said, Eric, because the focus is always the team in the NFL. Like no matter how great Tom Brady is, we still talk about the Patriots and he's not there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about the team. In the NBA, you're right. It's superstar driven.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have to watch, I'm trying to think of a terrible team right now.
Oklahoma City,
but I don't want to watch that.
Exactly.
You won't have no ratings. Nobody. Who cares?
You got Shea.
Yeah, that's it. Shea. And I've been to Oklahoma City. It is not a beautiful town.
Terrible.
Ain't nothing to do out there. The crazy part is, when I was out there, a guy actually had a gun pulled out on him while the some of the Thunder guys and Celtic guys were in the club, which is one club that's there, so everybody goes there. And a guy had a gun pulled out, and they was out of there. They like, hey, we out of here. But that was a dope trip. Was able to tap in with Kyrie, my guy Russ, of course. But man, Hard Knocks NBA style. I don't know, because I don't want to see no scrubs. TLC, that's the one time they had it right. Don't want no scrubs, especially on HBO watching their training camp. So before we get out of here, I think I got that Throwback Thursday ready for us to go.
You do,
Kinda. Here we go. Don't. There we go. I told you. Hey. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again, man. Shout out to that classic forever. But Throwback Thursday player of the week. Let me see if my guys know. Shooting guard and small forward. He was drafted second round pick, 14th overall in the second round, the year 2000. His college is Ohio State, one-time All-Star and one-time All-NBA player, 2003 through 2004. Career average of 19 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Who am I? Who is this guy?
You said second round
Pick, 2000, out of Ohio State. A shooting guard, small forward, one-time All-Star, one-time All-NBA guy. Who am I? Career averages 19 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. His best year was 26, 1 steal, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 06-07.
Ooh, 06.
What year did Gilbert get drafted? So it's not Gilbert. Michael Redd?
Michael Redd. There you go. Michael Redd. Crazy. He only played for 2 teams in his career. Milwaukee for 11 years and 1 season with Phoenix. And at the age of 32, he was out of there.
Yeah, injuries, man.
Yeah, injuries got him. But yeah, he was a baller.
He got a gold medal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he did. 6 years of averaging 20 plus points. Yeah, Michael Redd was a hooper.
Yeah.
Strap, lefty. And you know, for guys who watch him, they understand. And that's why I'll be like, when these young kids talk hoop, like, y'all gotta go and look at these old stuff.
Y'all ain't seen Michael Redd. Y'all ain't seen Grant Hill with that short burst.
Yeah, with the bounce. Like,
do y'all really know who Penny Hardaway is?
Man, and they just blurt out stuff like it was no talent at all in the 90s and 2000s.
Oh, no. It was like, only talent.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about?
Especially the league has never. The only time the league was devoid of talent was before integration.
Yeah, facts. Hey, and that's 100% real, man. So Throwback Thursday Player of the Week is one and only Michael Redd, the lefty, red hot, silky. I don't know who was calling this guy his nickname, but I guess so.
Hot and silky?
Yeah, they called him Red Hot, and then Silky was another nickname. I'm like, bro, where are y'all getting this from? Nah. Shout out to basketball references. They be having all the info and then all the nicknames, so I ain't never heard that. But shout out Michael Redd doing his thing, man. Bruce, we are done. That is it. About to get up out of here once again. Rest in peace to my guy, Gotti West. Is going to be a memorial for him, Dockweiler Beach tomorrow, 5 to 8 p.m. So if you knew him, come out, show love. It should be, people connecting, man. Just candlelight visual, just to show love, man, to someone who had a show on the network, the Black Barbershop, and just did so much more. And he leaves behind a beautiful wife, 4 kids. So it's really tough. So a lot of people are dealing with that in the network and then away from the network. So much love to him. So much love that I'm wearing some Clippers, man, just to honor that man. I'm about to throw this shirt off, to be honest, because it's starting to burn even more. But much love.
You breaking out, bro. You look pale.
Man, for real. I don't know if it's that or that Vax 2. Shot 2, but all good times. But from Mike Hill to PG, my guy Bruce Courtside on the 1s and 2s, and of course the one and only E Money, our guy Eric Lampkins, man. We thank y'all for tuning in to Courtside Radio. Catch y'all Monday, man. Y'all tap in.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Peace. New Kendrick tonight, baby. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, we can't wait.
Keem, baby Keem.